Hello everyone, welcome to my gaming channel, and today we're going to be playing Farthest Frontier. Today they just came out with their new 1.0 update, which they came out with a bunch of new stuff. It is a major update, so we're going to be taking a look at it and doing a playthrough here. We'll start out with a new settlement, and we're most likely going to just pick Trailblazer here. It's kind of right in the middle. Rockfield, that sounds like a good name. I think we'll just pick with the one that's given us the Idyllic Valley. I said that right. I guess we could take a look at advanced settings here. Oh, okay. We'll just stay with what it gives us. All right, here we go.
Life can be harsh everywhere, but in the old world, there was no hope of it ever improving. When our crops failed, the ruling class would still collect the same share, leaving our children to starve. And if we had any coin to our name, the taxman would appear, demanding it for the crown. The nobles hid behind the safety of their walls and did nothing when raiders pillaged the outskirts of the city. And so, some of us decided that it was time to leave, that we'd rather take our chances in the wilderness, seeking the promise of a new land, than starve to death in our homeland. The journey wasn't easy. We lost many along the way. But this wild, unsettled land offers us the hope of a new start as the masters of our own destiny.
All right. Well, that was a nice little cinematic there. All right, we finished scouting the surrounding area. Survey the land your villagers have explored and choose a promising site to construct your own town center. It is important to choose a location that's near the resources you'll need to build a successful settlement. Things like clay, iron ore, and potential food sources. Okay. Alright, let's take a look. Oh, look at that. We got a big old lake next to us. That's nice. We will take advantage of that for sure. We got a little one over here. We got a bunch of fish. Okay, we got some good. Got a little mountain here. Okay. Another nice little hill right here. I think we'll start off somewhere about around here, I'd say. Yeah, let's go right here. That's where we'll start. Alright, so now we just gotta set up. Get our villagers gathering some stuff. Ooh. There we go. Gathering all these trees around here and stones. Let's speed this up too. So I've played this game once before. Well, I should say a couple times, but this is mainly a course over like a week. I played a few months ago. I played it for like a day or two. Challenge tree is pretty good. And I was saying I played this game. I really enjoyed it when I played it last. I thought it was a fun game. I just didn't play all the way through it. I think I only made it maybe 50% of the way. Okay, we got our town center built. We might as well put some roads around it quick. We'll leave some room. I'm not sure if the growth will get bigger than this, but we'll leave some room for some walls later on. defensive walls. Alright, firewood. Firewood is a critical resource for a settlement's continued survival. Stockpiling enough firewood ahead of winter will ensure that villagers have a warm shelter to return to in the cold months. Sounds pretty important. Use firewood splinters to turn logs into firewood. A steady supply of logs will ensure that your firewood splinters are working efficiently and to produce a significant stockpile. Shelters do not have firewood and will leave their inhabitants at the mercy of the elements and could cause them to develop frostbite or even perish from exposure. In large towns, villagers may need to travel long distances in the cold to reach available firewood, which could result in exposure deaths. Okay, good to know. Markets will help alleviate these distances by stockpiling resources nearby and even performing deliveries to nearby shelters. So last time I played this, I left a little bit of a gap in between these places here. I'll build another road here. If I remember right, it was decorations in the end help level your stuff up to make it worth more. So I'll leave some room. Leave some gaps there, put some trees, make it look pretty later on. Alright, we should probably get working on this firewood splinter. Yeah, we'll put this right up here. Yeah, we'll put it right over here. Put it right there. Probably should get some houses too going here. Let's do an entire block. Let's see, oh, there we go. Tap to spin them around. Yeah, this'll work. Just kind of put like a little courtyard in the center. There we go. Alright, I'll let these people work. Another thing too, we're gonna have to start getting going here is food. Get stockpiled up for winter comes. Cause it comes fast, I'll tell you. A forger shack. I'll put a forger shack like that. There we go. We got a fishing shack. A hunter's cabin. Let's see what's this. Oh yeah. There we go. Put it just like that. There we go. We can even go down here. I think we'll hold off on the fisher shack yet. Looks like we don't have a lot of trees around us. Your people will await word to join your settlement. Amass a form supply of wood and 6 houses. Okay. Looks like that'll be one big problem is we do not have like any forests right in our area. So we might regret that. But we will find out. I might have to go pretty far to get some wood. Looks like up here we might have one. I'll actually, with V, I can send someone up there to scout it and we can take a look. Alright, now we'll get these houses up. Get some food gathered. Oops, oops. Oh, there we go. No harm, no foul there. Another thing important to do is also set a quota on these. So you're just not turning all your wood into firewood, because we will also need to maybe be making planks here. And you'll also need the logs for structures. Oh, another thing we need to get some water. People get thirsty. I get thirsty too, working like this. Yeah, can't put it there. We'll put it right here. Yeah, we'll put it right there. Actually, you know what? I take that back. How do we delete this? There we go. Leave that for a house. We'll put this right here. Yeah, we'll put it right there. Actually, take that back too. We're gonna change it again. I want to put a road right through there. There we go. And we'll prioritize it so they ideally get this built pretty quick. See, oh yeah, there we go. We had a good amount of woods up there. Get this focused on. Don't worry, villager. You're about to have some water. There we go. That'll start filling up. Then ideally we get this forge built before winter hits. Because right now, as it stands, we only have 2 months supply of food. And like the Mesha said earlier, we need to at least get 4 months supply, 6 homes. We have 6 homes. Definitely already 6 homes built. Oh, here we go. Predators. Oh, them damn things, man. Goddamn wolf. Come on, everybody, get them. There we go. I get that tree down. That wolf made a poor choice. That was a poor choice. Alright, we'll see here. Help us speed up the clock. Get things moving on a little quicker. The start, if I remember right, last time I played, the start can be a little slow. It could take a little bit to kind of progress your way through in the game. It's kind of a waiting game right now. You have to wait for them to gather more wood and get these houses built up. Almost got it. Just need 3 more. I suppose they are putting these houses together as well. Yeah. Maybe I put too many houses down to start with. Alright, there we go. Our forger shack. Now we have to go give them a designated area to gather from. And if you're ever doing this, a little helpful tip too is if you see it lit up, like all colorful, that means it actually has product there. But if you see it all grayed out, like I'll find one really quick, like this hawthorn, it's all grayed out. That means there's nothing there to harvest. So always keep that in mind. Alright, here we go. Technology tree. This is new. Last time I played, this was not. It was in the game, but it wasn't something you could access and use. As your people adapt to their surroundings, they will also innovate new discoveries to help make their lives easier. Invest your new profound knowledge in the technology tree to improve means of production. Unlock new buildings and enhance the capabilities of your military. Okay, so that's right, we will be building up a military. You can get it rated too, I'm pretty sure. Note that each discovery becomes harder to achieve than the last, so plan ahead for what your settlements will need in the most in the near future. A town center generates knowledge every month, but further advances will eventually require an academy to perform research at its reasonable pace. The academy is a center for scientific pursuits and tremendously accelerates the rate of new discoveries. Scholars will perform research even without supplies, but providing them with a steady supply of paper will speed up their work. Certain structures also grant you knowledge immediately upon being constructed on the first time within your settlement. Example is school. There are denoted in the menu to help you identify them, or these are denoted in the menu to help identify them. Whoops, read that wrong. As your people explore their surroundings and scavenge through salvage sites and vanquish raider camps, they may stumble across tombs of knowledge. When acquired, this resource immediately grants the settlement knowledge. Traveling merchants may sometimes also carry these valuable texts for sale and their wares at trading posts. Goddamn, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of butchered that a little bit. Oh, for a second there, I thought we lost our game audio. Alright, now we got this shack up too. So we can we'll go find a place with some deer. Ideally some deer. Yeah, we might have to do some scouting. Oh. Food is essential to your settlement survival. Villagers that go hungry will rapidly perish of starvation and suffer reduced happiness, which in turn impacts their productivity and birth rates. All food eventually spoils, so it is not enough to overproduce and expect your stockpiles to last forever. Manage your villagers' food supplies by building a combination of crop fields, fishing shacks, forager shacks, and hunter cabins. Then progress to arborists, barns, and chicken coops. Okay. A balanced diet with a variety of foods is required for your villagers to upgrade their shelters, which in turn allows you to upgrade your settlement to higher tiers. Building a market close to your shelter will help speed up deliveries and ensure that all shelters are stocked. Okay, we gotta find some meat. Probably send some people out here. Hopefully we don't lose any doing this. If not, we can always get a fishing shack going too. Set this down here. Get these berries picked up. Alright, looking pretty good so far. We really gotta get some food because we're looking pretty sure we only have now we have 0 months supply of food. While I wait for all that, I could probably get some of these roads set up. Yeah, we'll do this. Alright, what do we got out here? There we go, we got some deer right here. Send them on down. Looks like our guy already gathered all this over here. We'll send him even further on down. This game does got some pretty relaxing music to it. This game is kind of a nice break from. Usually I like to play like Arma, or lately I've been really into Battlefield 6. Those are a bit more of hectic combat games. This is kind of a nice change of pace. Just nice and relaxing. I mean, eventually we will have to fight NPCs. Our base will get raided and stuff, but hopefully by then we'll have built up enough that won't be too much of a problem. We don't have to worry about too many losses. Alright, here comes winter. I believe it's our first winter. Yep, year one. Let's see what we go in here. Take a look at some of these. I got wood lore. We'll pick this one out. I think actually let's take that back. Base knowledge generation. I think that might be the best thing to pick out. Give us more knowledge right off the bat. Generation. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. I'm gonna pick that. There's the damn moose. Toggle over this. Let's do over. There we go. Water. Fertility. Oh, that's pretty fertile land right here we're building on. Oh man. I want to have to save some of the space over here and put our farms over here, maybe down here. Here we go, we got a new villager. Alright, we can probably build up some more too here. Let's take a look. No, eventually we'll need a graveyard. I don't really want to put the graveyard too far in there, in our city. Let's put it up here. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw a graveyard right here. We'll just throw it out like this. There we go. For now, that should be fine. Start getting some stuff built. We need a stockyard. I'll put that right there. Food production. How are we looking here? We got hunter cabin, forage shack, we got that fishing shack. We'll build that yet. Smokehouse. We should have built that already. That's on me. I'm not too worried about putting a lookout tower. Oh yeah, especially since we don't even have gold and it costs gold each month. As we're a ways away from that yet. Yeah, we're a ways away from that as well. Alright. Now we just gotta get through this winter here and then on to the next. For 3 times, I ain't gonna lie. I guess they are just kinda running around. I've got a slow pace start. Here comes spring. There we go. Policies. Okay. Through the town center, you have the means to enact policies. With policies, you can tune various aspects of your settlement's production, defense, and even happiness. Alright. All policies have benefits. All policies have positive benefits, but many also come with trade-offs that may not be suitable for your villagers. Mix and match policies to achieve the best results for your settlement. Note that each policy is a toggle. It can be toggled every 12 months. Okay, well, interesting. I wonder where that is. Alright, down here. Villagers. Alright, 25 more crop. Production speed is 20%. Okay. Well, production is most likely the thing we need. I think this is probably our best bet. We don't have any crops yet, really, so now that spring's here, we'll get this guy. Go find somewhere for him to gather some stuff. Down here. I'm sure people still do got some stuff together too. We'll just mark all this. And go see what else we can make now. So there we go. Let's throw some more saw pit. We'll kind of build more of our. Actually, hold on. Okay. Maybe the farms will be down here. Yeah, put the saw pit right there. That's a good spot for it. Alright. We'll get rid of that. Oh man, we really... Our smokehouse. We don't have any fish yet, so we'll put that down there. We ain't gonna worry about that too much. We'll turn all our meat. I think for the right now for the meat, we don't gotta put a quota on that. But this we definitely will. We definitely don't want to produce it too much. People working on our graveyard up there. We got more policies. Okay. Not policy, but knowledge. Let's take a look again. That's not something that's important to us quite yet. To produce firewood, to produce pottery. Okay. What comes after this? Producing planks. Okay. We'll take this. We really need food. And right now, it's one of our main ways of gathering is foraging. Oh wow, there's a bunch of billwood on here. I just want to double check and make sure that, yeah, there we go. With that right there. Perfect. I don't see doing. Where's he? Oh, click. Yeah, we got 5 deer. So you don't want to harvest all the deer either. You want to leave a few left for them to repopulate. I'm not 100% sure if you can just farm them all and they eventually come back, but I always try to leave a couple. Better safe than sorry, I guess. We will send some people out as well. Explore up here. Get a better idea of what our surroundings look like. Oop. Remove that flag. Alright, here. Slowly but surely, we'll get there. Oh, look, we got a clay deposit right here. I'm gonna take a look at the area. See if we have any deep veins. That's what would be really good. Yep, deep clay deposit right there. I'll find some iron and gold. That'd be great. Oh, here we go. Deep iron. More iron ore. Deep stone right next to each other. If we could ideally get like a deep gold over here, that'd be great. All 3 of those in the same area, perfect. Now take a look at here. Fletcher building. Compost yard. A tannery. I don't think we need to worry about that just yet. But we will worry about a storage house. With that, well, I think we could put this right here. Yeah, I think that'd be perfect. Put one of these right here too. Yeah, there we go. Get our roads filled in. There we go. Alright. Slowly progressing along. A storage depot. But we are really struggling on food. Go changes. They usually harvest this stuff pretty quick, so you gotta move it around a lot. I think at this point we could most definitely use a fishing shack. So we're trying to find the most ideal place to put this. So it's 470 there. Don't change too much going up here. But it's closer. Yeah, I'll put this right here. There we go. I'll build out a road coming to it. There we go. Hopefully we get this fishing shack built up here will help our food issue. Because we still have we're barely hanging on when it comes to food. Our people are quite happy though. 78%, that ain't too bad. If they get that food up, it'll be better. Oh, we got some knowledge, we can go use that. That'd be really ideal once we get a field down. Get fields down. That might actually be a 25% reduced chance. Production of shoes. Is there one for fish? Oh yeah, right here. We'll take that. 30% increase in fish reproduction, yeah. Not a bad thing, I assume. Ideally here, we want to get to a market. Oh, right there, if we can already make it. Yes, increases the desirability by a lot. I'll put this dead right in the center here. And we'll do... Get our roads down. We'll like this too. I think I'll do this later on. I'll put like trees and decorate in here. Having trees and other decorations later on will really help increase the desirability of the houses. And I think ideally I'd like to make this entire area like a little bunch like a block here, you know, like already, and then I'll have a block here and a block here and a block here. Help get in the sphere of influence. Just gotta get 14 more of those made. We need more wood. It's always wood. Always gonna be wood. Need lots and lots of wood. It's all far away. Looks like the audio seems to sometimes just disappear when I click on something. I don't know if that's me or if it's a bug in the game or intended. Oh well. We got autumn colors coming in. They look really pretty. It means that winters are coming. I don't think we've still gotten up to having 4 months of food supplies. I haven't really been paying attention. So once we get this market built, we'll be able to start collecting tax off these homes and start getting gold coming in. And with that, we can take the gold and invest into decorations to help make the houses worth more, and in return get more gold from taxes. If I remember it, it works pretty similar to if you ever played Anno 1800, where you have to make sure that they have the desirables they want, the resources they need to further progress the buildings. I'm pretty sure this game's just like that, if I remember right. Yep, desirability is a measure of how appealing an area is to live in. As such, this mechanic only impacts shelters. A high desirability is a prerequisite for shelters to upgrade to higher tiers. As higher tier homes generate tax revenue, have increased occupancy, and are required for town center upgrades. This is very desirable. When selecting a building for replacement from the build UI, you can see whether it impacts desirability based on the chevrons next to its name. A green chevron means that the building will have a positive effect. A red chevron indicates a negative effect. A yellow chevron indicates the structure has no effect on desirability. Okay, that's pretty simple stuff. Once you are ready to place the building, moving the placement or preview around the town will show the impact it will have on the desirability of nearby homes. Lowering a home's desirability too much can cause it to become abandoned, as the area no longer fulfills its desirability requirements. Hey, that was perfect. I don't know if I clicked on something there, or that was just pure luck and me just talking about that and that popped up. But it works out. We just need two more planes. Come on. We got a market. As a matter of fact, wait here. I see something here. I want to put a road in right here. Might as well put it up over this as well. There we go. We got 5 months. Yeah, you can do fish now. We got luxury taxes. There we go. The market's built, I'm assuming. Luxury goods do not just increase the happiness of your villagers and fulfill upgrade requirements for their shelters. They also generate tax revenue for your settlement. Villagers will automatically stock their shelters with available luxury goods, but a market will expedite deliveries, leaving your villagers with more time to perform their other duties. Which luxury goods can be stocked within a shelter depends on its tier. With higher tier shelters being capable of stocking more expensive luxury items. I butchered that a little bit. I think I'm a fucking Google thing that's went off too. I think it's a mind of its own, I swear. They're listening to me. Yeah, I think we'll take that. That's a good one. More focused on food. I don't think we need farms as much. Oh man, we got a blizzard. I don't think we need farms as much till later on till we get more stock animals. As in farm animals, like cows and chickens, and I think there's pigs. Maybe sheep or something. Incoming trailers wish to migrate. 7. Hell yeah. We'll take you. Come on in. More workers. Can't go wrong there. We have a big blizzard coming though. Before that comes, I forgot to move this around. We get more of this gathered up. Alright, well, we got a little bit far in this episode, but hopefully the next one we can get even farther. But I believe I'm just going to end this here and move on. Oh, and right to say that, here comes the blizzard. Thank y'all, have a good one.